Okay, I just wanted to explain what keywords are and how these people use these keywords to pass on to you that they know your personal information. Now, I've been posting some stuff on Facebook or on YouTube lately, so you know my personal information is out there. And but still, if people are watching my YouTube videos and then waiting until I get to where they are around them, and then they use those keywords to let me know that they know what I was talking about, you know, they're still gang stalking me. But a specific example this morning of inserting keywords in street theater to let the targeted individual know that they are being watched and being listened to, and that their personal information is being passed on to them. Yesterday I posted a video about my eBay store being hacked, being harassed and manipulated to harm me. And I spoke about how, let's see, I was talking about how for the last 3 weeks, I've been getting pinpricks, like electric shock kind of pinpricks in my fingers and my toes and all over my body. And I was talking about how I have a large inventory of hats and how they're all organized, and how I know where everything is. And so it's 5:49 right now, my neighborhood. But 10 cars just passed. People going to work, but all the people that are getting to work by 6 already took off. 5:30 or so. So anyway, I go in the store. There's a guy sitting in a Jeep with the Punisher symbol on it. Sees me pull in, gets out, does his hand signal as he walks in the store. I got a pink bandana on. These people are always wearing pink. I recorded some of it too. People are walking by me doing hand signals. Nope. And just as I suspected, there is a police officer here pulling in right at the exact moment that I am. He's gonna go into QT. So anyway, when I went in, getting the hand signals, getting my coffee, and my camera on, the guy leans in to get a to make sure that he does a hand signal in my video. And then I get up to the register, and the people at the register both, they give each other the look, you know, like, okay, here we go. And then the guy starts talking about my personal information. He starts telling the story about, hey, how long has Dylan been here? Oh, 3 weeks. Yeah, he's really good at finding all the back stock. So they were talking about the 3 weeks that I've been talking about. They're talking about how the guy's good at finding everything. I said I know where everything is in my store, and these guys were like, yeah, Dylan's really good. He knows where everything is. I guess I didn't explain that very well. So I did a little experiment. Oh, I'm sorry. And then when I left the store, I told those guys, hey, watch out for gang stalkers. I knew they were giving me street theater. I said, hey, watch out for gang stalkers. And then when I left the parking lot, my video turned off. And so I went home, hung out. Yep, there's that guy sitting there. Went out, went home. And as I was pulling out, I got people pulling directly in front of me. I mean, as I'm backing out, got people backing out at the same exact time. And then, so I went home, had a smoke. And put one of my firearms in the vehicle. And then left again to come back and get some food because I forgot to get food. And I knew that when I put my firearm in the vehicle, when I got back, there would be a police officer sitting here, because there always is. Every time if I put my firearm in the vehicle, there's always a police officer. And I don't know what, well, I know what that's all about. Hey, good morning, how you doing? Oh, you're okay? I'm used to people being in my way. So, this guy right here, he is pulling some street feed out. How you doing, man? I'm just doing some little documentary. Cool.
217.
All right. You ever heard of?
Put me in there. Put me in there.
Cool, cool. I probably will, because I did some stuff called street theater to me. And you should go online and look it up. But I know you already know what it is.
Street theater?
Street theater, yeah. I'm what they call a targeted individual. Yeah, and I get gang stalked.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, you ever heard of gang stalking? Seriously? Yeah, man, it's pretty messed up. Actually, have you ever heard about that?
What?
Gang stalking?
Gang stalking?
Gang stalking. Targeted individuals?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
I had one yesterday.
No, really. No,
She's like, I have one all the
seriously,
time.
seriously, tell me about it. No, because it's a...
It's an investigation.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, does the person know that they're being investigated?
He's dead.
Oh, really? Okay, okay. No, because
So,
it's a
no, he
phenomenon
really
that's
doesn't
happening
know.
around the entire world right now, and to people, to a lot of different people, veterans, different people like that, and they're getting stalked and harassed 24/7. It's not just like schizophrenic people; it's people that have had secret clearances in the military in the past. Parents might have had secret clearances. They might have been abused as a child, and they want to say something about it, and they get harassed and stalked 24/7 by these people who don't want them to say anything. It happens to me, and I'm getting tired of it, so I'm just not worried about what anybody thinks anymore. I'm just kind of trying to put the word out and be an advocate for it. Okay? And if I'm in your way, I apologize, but this is a really, really serious, important thing.
Oh, yeah.
So, and it's happening here in Avondale in our community. And unfortunately, some fire, police, and EMS are involved in this. And if you're not, some of the people you're working with are involved in it.
I'm not even.
No, I'm just telling you because it's information that people need to know. You know, and it doesn't. I mean, does it sound important to you that people, like, they break into people's houses, they steal things out of their house, they hit them with things called ELFs, extremely low frequency weapons? Have you heard of that? CIA, FBI used it. They did it to the people in Cuba. All of our people were over in Cuba.
Yeah.
I mean, this is all information that's like that's real, that's out there.
I
It's
mean,
happening.
it's not something that we have the technology to even.
Yeah, but see, when some of these people are targeted in your community, and they don't need to be targeted and being harassed, and it might not be by the government or by the police or by whatever, it might be by some kind of criminal organization. So when people start talking to you about that, you know, certainly raise some red flags that people are being harassed in the community, you know, and being messed with. So, have you ever had anybody talk to you about this before, or file any reports or anything like that?
I worked for the Attorney General's office for many years before I came here, and I had a lot of people talk to me about that.
Okay, because you seem confused when I asked you about it. Like, the gang stalking, organized stalking.
Yeah, I've heard lots of it.
Okay, what do you guys do about it?
Well, there's some things we can do, and some things we don't have the technology to do. So.
But do you, okay, so like in your chain of command, though, if you don't have the technology to do something that there's an issue in your community, like, wouldn't
wouldn't you be able to pass that forward to somebody up the chain of command, and you say, okay, we know that this issue's going on in our town.
I would defer it to detectives so that it can maybe run it by the FBI or somebody who has more.
I've told the FBI about this, and they said, is this a federal matter? And I said, I don't know, you're the federal employee, you can tell me. And I got hung up on it.
Well,
So,
if it comes from another law enforcement agency, then.
okay. How can I file with Avondale a report that this is happening, that I'm being stalked 24/7, that I'm having issues, people breaking into my house, stealing things out of my house?
You can do an online report.
What? Just go online and is there a specific report for stalking or?
No, it's just an online report.
I'm recording too, by the way. I know you also
It's just an online report.
Okay. Okay. This happens to me every single day, and I want it to stop. So, filling out that report, do you think that'll help me?
It's a good place to start.
Good place to start. Okay. Do you feel concerned about this at all? I mean, like, okay, so if you get a call, and somebody says somebody just broke into my house, you guys go out and you investigate that, right? Okay. So if I were to say that, and they came out and investigated, and I say, so say I've got a hat collection in my house, like an eBay store with about 12,000 items in it, and I ship out 400 to 700 items every week. And these people come in my house, and they'll steal some of the items out of my inventory. And then, magically, those items will sell. And then, when the customer wants their product, I can't ship it to them, and I have to say, oh, I'm sorry, I don't have your product, and I get a negative strike on eBay. And it slowly chips away at my business. That and all these.
Anybody helping you with this business?
Myself. Yeah, my wife was helping me with it, and then she left about 7 months ago. She was I don't know if you know that guy, was a perpetrator. He was gang stalking. So she left and fired the employee, and so I started doing all this stuff on my own. So yeah, you would think that maybe somebody would be taking the stuff that I'd be working with. But when I live by myself, well, my daughter, I live with my daughter. My daughter's not taking hats to school or something like that. You can get $1 for a hat and swap it. You know, it's a thing. Nobody gives a shit. It's old hat. That's why I do it. Buy them for $1, sell them for $20. So this is just, and this is so long-term stretched out that when I start trying to explain it to somebody, so I just start talking about this hat. There's so many little things that it's covert. When you start trying to explain it, you just sound schizophrenic. And the people that create these programs create it to mimic schizophrenia. So they insert these events into your life that are so odd and abnormal that when you try to explain them to somebody, you just sound like a nut. Because I know for sure that if you don't know what gang stalking is, what street theater is, right now what's going through your head is this guy okay? You know, is he thinking with full depth? But I am. It's just hard to explain this. And if you do go online or do any research, I have videos on YouTube about it. There's 140,000 people out there-ish that know that this is going on right now. Okay.
You think there are more?
Well, there are more, but they don't understand that they're in this program because it's very covert. And I've been targeted since I was a kid. People abused me when I was a little kid. I lived by the Getty Museum over here. I lived in Valencia. Okay? These fucking people did this shit to me, and I started realizing when I got around 40 what happened to me. I started investigating it, and that's when that started getting close. And I'm not going to stop. So if I end up dead, you guys investigate my death, and you go back, you're going to find out that's what happened and why I'm getting gang stalked.
Well, like I said, go online. It's avondale.org. File them online.
It's
That's the best way to start. You should get something. It's a way to get a ball rolling.
well, I appreciate your interest in that.
Well, this video is going to be horrible as far as the framing and everything. I want to be pointing video in the cop's face. So my experiment worked perfectly, and I appreciate you guys for helping me out with this. Because what I did, I went home and I had a small. I got gang stalked when I came here earlier, and so here's another police officer right here. They pulled up, and so what I did, because I'm watched 24/7. I am a law-abiding citizen. I'm a veteran. I'm trained with a firearm, and I have the legal right to carry one. In the state of Arizona, we have constitutional carry here, and you are legally allowed to carry your firearm with you. So, I went home from the gas station, had a smoke. I put my AR in the back seat of the truck, and the AR that I have been qualified on and have been trained and have a ribbon from the United States Air Force says that I am an expert with that weapon. I would not call myself an expert, but I'm qualified to carry this. And so I just put it in my truck. Went back to the store and got a sandwich, because I'm legally allowed to carry my firearm in my vehicle concealed in the state of Arizona without a concealed weapons permit. And I knew that when I did, that the moment that I arrived at the store, there'd be a police officer. And I just drove by, pulled around, because I didn't want to deal with any more street theater. I thought, you know what, fuck, no, I'm just gonna go and get my sandwich. That was the other reason I went back. I forgot I needed some food when I got my coffee, and I got sidetracked because of all the shit going on in there. So I just got out and I went in, and well, you'll see my video. And when I went in, they made sure that that police officer was standing there. When I walked in, the look on her face was like, holy shit, this guy just came in here. He's supposed to go away. You know, I'm supposed to scare him away. And I just started a conversation. And the more I'm thinking about this, the more I'm going back to my childhood, and I understand why I'm getting gang stalked now. I guess I need to make the video about that. Being in preschool, waking up cold, shivering like I've been sedated, and waking up from surgery later on as an adult, remembering that exact same feeling. That video will come later. Go online and fill out a report. Well, I'm fucking telling you right now. I'm telling you right this second. You have a computer in your truck, you fill out reports all day. That's like half of your job is filling out reports. So I'm telling you right now, in person, that I have an issue with people breaking into my house, messing with me, gang stalking me, harassing me 24/7, and it's happening in the town that you work in. And the answer is go online and fill out a report. I understand all you people that are trying to report this stuff. You talk to these police, and they just act ignorant, and like they have no clue what you could be talking about. Active denial. And complete disingenuous interest, you know, like, oh yeah, that's neat. You know, if somebody were to go up to a police officer and say my house was broken into, okay, let's go out, let's make a report.